Hey, what is up, you guys? It's Dustin, and I am back with another video, and today I have an update for you about that last video that I posted about Gabbie Hanna and Tara's world. I knew after I uploaded that video that there was something weird going on, and I think I know why now. So in this video, I'm going to give you that update, and then we're going to talk about this TikToker, Glamorama, and how she basically tried to destroy a small business and make it her whole shtick. And then she quickly got ran off the internet, so if you guys are here to hang out with me, stay tuned to this video. So after I posted that last video about Tara Lynn and her whole alleged encounter with Gabbie Hanna, I started to get a few comments from you guys saying, maybe you want to look into this girl Tara Lynn, Tara's world, because she's not really what she's saying in these videos. And of course I was like, okay, let me go over to TikTok and see what you guys are talking about. And lo and behold, it was all there. This girl is trash with a capital T, in my opinion. Like, her whole gig now is trying to revive her OnlyFans. And apparently she was making like $350,000 a month, and that allegedly dried up, but she lives in a $3.5 million house in Beverly Hills and allegedly owns like a townhome in New York. I don't know if that's true or not, but she definitely owns that $3.5 million mansion, and she's made it her life goal to pay that thing off. Apparently by starting drama with people on the internet. You guys check this out.
Prepare to be fucking sick of me with the OF promo. I might purposely get myself into a scandal. I'm cooking something up right now. Let me know if you have any ideas of like horrible, awful things I could say online to purposely get myself into a scandal. I'm going to.
I get comments like, I thought you didn't do OF anymore. I thought you hated it. Just quit. I'm like, I can't just quit. I would lose my house. My financial advisor literally called me while I was driving back from my road trip. He was like, Tara, like, if you don't shoot for OF next week, you're gonna lose your house within the month. So I can't just stop. Let's head into downtown and get coffee and pop into shops, but not actually buy anything because I'm broke these days. Y'all guessed it. Someone commented under my video the other day and she was like, I sense a recession. I was like, you are absolutely right, girly pop. TikTok doesn't allow me to put my OF link in my bio anymore, so I am now broke. I've been getting a lot of comments saying, girl, you keep saying that you're broke. How are you on a 2-week-long vacation? Wouldn't you like to know? Honestly, valid point. And to that I say, just because I'm broke does not mean I'm going to give up my East Coast summer big one.
Now, like I said before, is it possible that Gabbie Hanna said these things? Absolutely. She said crazier things than what Tara has said that she said to her. And I also know a clout-chasing windbag when I see one too, and that could be what's going on here. She could have concocted this whole story about Gabbie Hanna saying these alleged nasty things to her about her OnlyFans and body shaming her, and came up with this plan to get all these people to subscribe to her OnlyFans. Look, girl, it's nobody's fault that TikTok don't let you share your OnlyFans link anymore. Maybe you should try to do something different. Maybe you should try to expand your horizon. Or maybe, just maybe, if you can't make it in this economy and you bought a $3.5 million house, perhaps you should downsize and stop being annoying on the internet. That's also a thought too. Maybe don't live beyond your means. Because I find it a little bit ridiculous that you're getting on here pretending that you're broke and you can't do all this shit while you're going on vacation. There's way more important things going on in the world. But of course, people are going to waste their time watching what they want to watch. So you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions on this down below. Do you think Gabbie Hanna was set up? It definitely seems like it could be a possibility. But now, before we jump into this TikToker from hell, here's a word from today's sponsor, Morgan & Morgan. Imagine this. Suddenly you're in a life-altering car crash and your world is turned upside down. You're dealing with medical bills, lost wages, and pain, while insurance companies lowball you and offer you pennies for your suffering. You try to fight back, but you're up against corporate legal teams with deep pockets. And that's where today's sponsor, Morgan & Morgan, comes in. Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury law firm, with over 1,000 attorneys in all 50 states. Here are some things to consider. Morgan & Morgan recovered $12 million in Florida, stated to be 34 times what the insurance offered, and in Philadelphia secured $26 million, which is said to be 40 times the insurance best offer. And for those seriously hurt, they suggest injuries could be worth millions. Morgan & Morgan has modernized the injury law process. You can submit a claim, communicate with the legal team, all from your smartphone. And the fee is absolutely free unless you win. They've recovered over $20 billion for clients. All law firms are not the same. They're the biggest because they win a lot. The process to sign up is very simple. You sign up and Morgan & Morgan takes it from there. Their attorneys equipped with experience and technology will fight for your rights if you become their client so you can focus on recovery. And they offer support with their team, all accessible right at your fingertips. For those of you that have been hurt, you can visit forthepeople.com/Dustin for more information. Because when you're hurt, remember Morgan & Morgan is for the people. So let's jump from one entitled social media influencer to another, and let me tell you about this TikToker from hell, Glamorama. Now, I say social media influencer with her loosely because she's not actually a social media influencer. She only has about 10,000 followers, or she did at the time that all this was popping off. I think she has about 13,000 now, and she ended up deleting her account, but we're going to get into that. It's one thing to demand your audience send you gifts and PayPal and Cash App and all that we see over on TikTok, but it's something completely different when you see a social media influencer, and again, I'm saying that loosely, go into small restaurants and try to bully the staff and the people working there into giving them free products. So since I've given you guys the gist of what's going on here, let's react to this video in this influencer Karen Glamorama.
People, I do not mind spending $10 on a pastry if they are really good, but you cannot use fake ass ingredients. That pistachio color is about as natural as my boobs, ass, and waistline. The coffee was super sour and acidic, but I prefer a creamy chocolatey espresso. $5 for a canali. I didn't even pay that in Santro fucking pay, but that's the price next to the Phoenix airport? Okay. I was also super disappointed in the quiche. I prefer a quiche with a thick, rich, buttery crust. This had a paper thin crust. If I wanted to ingest this much eggs, I would have eaten an omelet. I absolutely loved the pumpkin pie croissant, but everything was a little on the sweet and rich side, which some people love. Personally, I like my sweets a little less sweet, so I'd rather get treated like shit and go to Paris baguette. Now, with all of that being said, I think if you stay away from the expensive ingredients like these nuts, you can definitely enjoy a delicious, rich pastry here.
So we recently had
Okay, so I want to also say that I was going to save her videos to put in this video. I bookmarked them to go back and save them because I didn't think she was going to be a little baby and delete these, but apparently the hate outweighed her need for views and she deleted all of them, so I apologize for that. But what I do remember is seeing videos that started with her saying, which restaurant can I shit on today? And things like that. Like her whole shtick and whole premise on social media was basically being a stickler to all these restaurants that she was going to. Like the ultimate Karen, the TikTok influencer from hell. But of course, this restaurant pulled out the receipts on that ass, so let's see what she had to say. She got her ass good, y'all.
an influencer reach out to us and asked to do a collaboration, and we respectfully declined because it was not in our budget right now. Then she essentially tried to blackmail us by saying if we offered the food for free, she would then write a good review about us. I told her we'd think about it, but she still came in the next day. And although we hadn't agreed to collab with her, we recognized her when she came in, and we still were very accommodating and offered her extra drinks. So we totally respect a bad review. But what we don't like is lying and bullying. The first thing she said was that our pistachio was so faked. Fun fact, we have right here our pistachio paste that is 100% pistachios from Italy. All of our flours.
I really do not get why you guys like pistachio. I've never liked them. It's just not my thing. It doesn't taste good to me. I see it in the stores. It looks good. It looks delicious, but to me, it just does not taste good.
Using our product, the farine de blé, épeautre, gruyère rouge, all comes on a pallet from Europe. And also, this is our panettone flour, straight from Italy. It's written entirely in Italian. Not bad for close to the airport bakery. Beyond the fact that we spend 10 times the amount of money to buy the ingredients, the most valuable part of our product is the time we spend to make them. From our sourdough starter to our dough, every single thing is handmade from scratch.
To make this, we spent 6 months. Yeah, to learn it, how to feed it, know how to work with it.
And it only likes the flour from Italy. And this isn't just about me. This specific influencer has gone to many different local restaurants and bullied them. The problem is if the next generation is influenced by her to believe it's okay to bully and disrespect the food industry. We like.
Say it with me. As an influencer, and again, I'm saying this loosely, you are not entitled to free things. You can review things, you can reach out to businesses and ask them if they want to give you free things for a review, but ultimately if they don't want to do that, why would you get on the internet and then try to slander them? Why would you still go into their business and try to paint them as bad people and make them look bad to discourage people from going and buying things from them? It's almost as if this girl didn't think that there would be repercussions to her actions. Like she truly thought that she could get on the internet and say whatever, do whatever to a business and they wouldn't say anything back. And I'm glad that somebody's finally standing up to her because nobody owes her a damn thing. Especially nothing pistachio, girl. That shit is expensive.
Working with influencers, but acting like the working class is beneath you and promoting this kind of message on social media and bribing us for free stuff is not really something we support. My biggest pride in what I've built here isn't just how I source my ingredients, but it's having found the people to be in my team that wake up every day and that care about what we do, our processes, and that work really, really hard to do this. And most of all, thank you to our customers, sincerely, because it's thanks to you that since day one, I get to live my dream of having a bakery. And thanks to your support, I've been able to continue to be as true to my art. So then she essentially tried to blackmail us by saying if we offered the food for free, she would then write a good review about it.
God damn, someone finally stood up to me. You know, I gotta say, fucking kudos, for real. I respect that, I do. What I don't respect are the lies. So, here are the receipts.
You want the truth, you can't handle the truth.
I never said that I would leave a good review for a free meal. I have never done that, and I will never do that. So I think it's a bit of a stretch to say that I was bullying you. You have way more followers than I do. You are way cooler than I am. I will admit that. Like, I would love to have the online presence that you do. So if anything, you're kind of punching down. My video got what, like 7,400, I think, maybe 12,000, 13,000 on Instagram. It didn't do great.
See, this social media influencer thinks she's already got it figured out, but what I'm hearing is her admitting to doing these things and saying she got X amount of views. So if she wanted to get sued for, say, defamation or libel for these fictitious, contrived reviews that she posted, she just gave this bakery everything they need to do that. And for what? You were upset that they wouldn't give you some free shit that you were going to buy anyway? See, this is why I say everybody shouldn't be a social media influencer. Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Nice things in that video. I actually do think if you stay away from the nuts, if you're like me that don't like that fake pistachio flavor, I still have one of your other pastries here. Well, this one was a pistachio, so it hasn't been eaten yet, but the pumpkin one that I loved and raved about, I'm not exaggerating, I ate it about 2 hours ago, and I will say it's been frozen for days since Saturday. Pulled it out after about 30 minutes. It was still phenomenal, and I'll stand by that. We also didn't get free drinks. We did get a free shot of espresso, which was so nice. Like, the French man that works there, sweetest man ever. I said I liked my coffee strong. He sent out a free shot of espresso. That was so, so nice. Regardless, Jenna, I respect your balls. I do respect your talent. It may not be always my taste, but I do respect your talent. I think you make beautiful pastries. I'd work on that quiche though. And I hope both your sides of your pillow are cold at night, and I do wish you nothing but the best.
And see, it's backhanded shit like that that really pisses people off. If you couldn't tell how condescending she was being, like, she was lying through her teeth saying she didn't get anything free, and then she said that she got something free. But then, I don't know if you noticed it or caught it, she doubled down on the pistachio being fake, which is the whole problem with this. She said that they were using fake ingredients and it was completely debunked. Girl, just take a little bit of accountability. You don't have to be an asshole about it. Just admit it. You got your ass handed to you. You don't have any followers like you think you do. You're not really that impactful. This will follow you. This is going to be something that anytime that somebody Googles Glamorama, your face is going to come up and people are going to see how nasty you treated this girl. But of course, it did not stop there. Glamorama ended up deleting every single video that she posted on her channel and made an apology, so let's get into that. I haven't read it. Hey everyone, first and foremost, I want to address the fake ass ingredients comment. When I tasted the pistachio pastry, I noticed a strong pistachio flavor that reminded me of extract or flavoring, so I assumed that's what was used to enhance the taste. Maybe it was added, maybe it wasn't, but I want to be clear, they do use real ingredients as well, and I should have been more thoughtful of my wording. Girl, you know what this is? This is you backpedaling so they don't sue the fuck out of you. That's what this is. Those videos of you saying who can I give shit today and who can I drag really aged well, didn't they? I also want to clarify something really important. My review was not revenge for being turned down for a collaboration. I had already planned to visit and review the bakery regardless, paid or not, but I understand with how things unfolded, it might have looked like I did out of spite. That's not who I am, and that was never my intention. For those who followed me for a while, you know I have always give honest reviews, good or bad, but I also understand now that honesty without compassion can come across the wrong way. When the collaboration didn't work out, I completely respected that and went in as a regular paying customer. My goal was still to give an honest review, but I see how that message followed by the negative video made it seem like I only wanted free food or felt entitled. That's not true. That was never my mindset, and I truly regret it came across that way. To the bakery, I'm sincerely sorry for any harm my words have caused. I respect the time, effort, and heart that goes into running a small business, and I genuinely wish you nothing but success moving forward. At the end of the day, we're all human. Sometimes we mess up publicly, and all we can do is take accountability, learn, and grow from it. Thank you to everyone who reached out with kindness, and even to those who held me accountable. I hear you, and I'm using this as an opportunity to grow and do better. Girl, ain't nobody buying behind that shit. You literally canceled yourself before you even got greenlit to actually be a real influencer. I really want to know how she thought this was going to be perceived going into a small business, slandering them, defaming them, and libeling them, and potentially losing them customers, how that was going to work out in her favor. But of course, I want to know what you guys think about this. I'm truly over the entitlement. I really don't know what she thought this business owed her. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. If you like this video, please don't forget to like it. And if this is your first time here, please consider subscribing. And if you made it this far in the video, leave me the donut emoji down below. I hope you guys all have an amazing night, day, whatever it is when you're watching this, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.